Okay, and the award for sexiest film ever not to feature a single drop of sex in it goes to...
Would you kill for me, George? Would you?
Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender spend the entire runtime looking at every single other character like they're about to ask them for a threesome, and I'm here for it. This is a film that tries to just deconstruct all of the ideas you've ever had about spy movies, and yet simultaneously make it seem as sexy and glamorous as you've always dreamed it to be. Blackbag is about Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett as spies working alongside each other, potentially against each other, always in the same sphere, all while being married. It also has Pierce Brosnan, Naomi Harrison, oh yeah, the guy who dared to leave Bridgerton after one season like a monster. Anyway, Michael Fassbender is informed that there's a list of 5 people, and his wife is on the list, and one of these people is probably a traitor, and it could be his wife, and all the evidence starts mounting up against her, and he begins to think, uh-oh, and he wonders where his loyalties are, with his country or with his wife. The essence of this film is that every single character is too smart to ever be happy, apart from the 2 leads, who really are just kind of vibing through life, just delighted with everything that goes on, super calm in every situation, like you would expect spies to be, right? Even to the extent that when people are getting stabbed at their dinner party, they're just like, yeah, just not a reaction, nothing. It's great. And everybody else is just so fed up with the 2 of them being so in love and so happy and so chill about everything and so smart. Even in this world where everyone is super smart and the dialogue reflects that it is witty and genius. Oh, it's so watchable and it's so funny, kind of, without ever being a comedy at any point. I've not watched a film since stealing cars was a popular movie genre that I can describe as slick above anything else. But this, it's just cool in a very British sort of way. It's not Kingsman, and it's not like Kingsman at all, but it's kind of like Kingsman if it was more realistic, I suppose. Kingsman is like the opposite end of realism to this. Yeah, anyway. It is just such a fun film. I'd call it British Spy Game, except that film has been so criminally underrated that you probably don't know what I mean. It will keep you guessing, though. The scripting is just marvelous the whole time, and even the twists weren't actually that guessable, but I feel like despite them adding something to it, this film isn't going to lose anything when I rewatch it, because I know the twists. Michael Fassbender manages to be the most OCD, no-nonsense, polygraph-loving nerd. He looks likelier to eat a person than have sex with one, and yet he's so sexy and so watchable in this role, and so fascinating to just witness how his mind works. And I feel like somehow you could see all of his thoughts going on, even though there's no real way to tell. It's so brilliant, the acting and the writing of the entire film. It's so breathtaking. And also, he's such a devoted husband. How often is it that you actually see a monogamous, happy couple who don't have any arguments at any point in a film? Cate Blanchett just feels like she is a sneaky, sexy spy in every single role she's ever been in, And they were, all of them, deceived kind of vibes just the whole time, and I'm here for it. In fact, I love the entire cast. And the scripting is, I can't get over it. It's fast-paced, it's violent, it's sexy, it's smart. And though there is, no action, basically, to this, there's barely a single drop of actual action. This feels like one of the tensest thrillers I've seen in years, which is exactly what you want in a situation like this. This is what Mr. and Mrs. Smith wished it could be, failed to be, tried to be again in the TV version, and failed to be again, which reminds me, brings me to the point, never send an American to do what dirty, nasty British people can do. It's just so good. You would think that it's too short to immerse you as fully as it does, but it's perfect. You would think that Pierce Brosnan not being in it that much would hurt it somehow. No, him being in the background just in a couple of scenes as this kind of string-pulling spy master is excellent. I loved it. You would think that it's just that you would get sick of everyone being so smart all the time in the film, ugh. But no, for me at least, I thought that was awesome. It was so fascinating to watch because you don't meet a character properly who doesn't work in that building with them. That is one of the things about it that really makes it work so well, is that everyone is super smart, and yet they still have Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett finding these ways to be even smarter than all of them, and it's just, I love it. I'm giving Sexpionage 4.5 stars. Fassbender looks more like an android in this film than he did in Alien. How does that work? He looks like the epitome of a middle school English teacher. What? How is he so sexy while being that? I don't know. Subscribe for more confused sexual conundrums.